Hello, my wonderful people. Good morning to you all. I welcome you to this early Thursday morning broadcast. Today happens to be the 4th of May in the year 2023. Please hear this breaking news. Simon Ekpa reacts to attacks on Igbos and demolition of houses, all in Lagos State. Bila said this Lagos State now, the Igbos will turn this Lagos State to a case study because it is getting out of hand. It is getting too much. Whether I'm to blame the government of Lagos State or to blame our people, because our people are not here. Ndị Igbo ada agba ọsọ mmiri mgbe mmiri biri mgbe mmiri na-eji na ọzọ mmiri makasị afọ arụ onye ọ na-agbawazi ọsọ mmiri. Our people is the only tribe that you will tell them, well, this place is a government reserved area or whatever. They will go from behind to bribe so that they can get that place, whether at a cheaper rate or at a higher rate. But our people so much believe that everything is about money, forgetting that every city in the whole world, every country, every state, they have their master plan already. So once you build on the place that's not supposed to be built, simply because you do not make the right inquiries, because you think you have the money, you can bribe your way out. That is what we keep seeing on daily basis. I've once become a victim of a demolition or eviction of markets in Lagos State. Let me use Lawansing, spare parts Lawansing, Volkswagen spare parts Lawansing. When we were there, that is literally a residential area for government. That is GRA. But our people stock shops, even most of our shops, is in the backyard of most of the occupants of those areas. Most of our shops is in their kitchens. Most of them know, some people, they like money. Even them themselves know that a time shall come when we all will be evicted from that place. So they are ready to accept whatever amount you offer to them, just to make sure that you do what they are living there and you are doing your business. But when the time is right, the government, Lagos government strike, and we were chased out of that place. Then we went to Freedom Market, my two, and so on and so on. And since then, our market have not been in one place. We keep on changing from one location to the other. So that is part of the problems we Igbos have. We think money is everything. We can bribe and sort our way out. And that is what makes us gullible before all these security personnel. If police you and an Igbo man on the road, he will just begin to rejoice because his pocket that day will be full or will be filled. So please, let us learn how to do what? Make necessary arrangements, not inquiries, whenever we want to buy or build anything outside our own area. I mean outside your own state, wherever you find yourself, to avoid had I known. Please, my wonderful people, I greet you all once again. You all are welcome to this, my honorable broadcast, and this Obonga channel, where we speak to you the undiluted truth about things of life. In case you are wondering who is here, my name never changed. I still remain your one and only Okute Daily Talk, from my own corners, bringing to us this Obonga news of this day. So please, if you have never subscribed to my channel, I'm using this opportunity to beg you, please endeavor to do that as soon as possible. Make sure you turn on the notification button so that you'll be notified each time we go live or post something new on this channel or another channel related to Okute Daily Talk. So my wonderful people, please start in your seatbelt. We're about to take the other headlines before we come back and hit the ground running. Breaking news, it is worse than Reagan. Buba Galadima discloses only regret as Buhari leaves office in May. Another breaking news, EFCC, ICPC object to Kiyamo's suit, seeking to probe and prosecute Atiku. I owe you nothing. This one don't happen. This one is another breaking news. Another breaking news. Wike don't collect woto from the so-called president-select, all in his own domain in Port Harcourt. He go there, begin to tell Tulumbu all the whole flyovers where you don't construct, all of them now federal road. This one, Port Harcourt Aba road. This one, Port Harcourt Enugu road. This one, Port Harcourt Ungwa road. This one, Port Harcourt Imo road. After he name everything finished, he come the demand to say he spent over 80 billion naira in building flyovers. when the occupants of those people who will fly on those flyovers are hungry, and demanding that the president-elect, whom he rigged the election in his state for, will have to pay him back. Then, what did he reply him? I trust Agbadona. He said, I owe you nothing. Tinubu replies with an overphrased demand from his presidency. So, my good people of Nigeria, my good people of Biafra, the lovers of freedom and the lovers of mankind, we're about to take off now. Please tighten your seatbelt and grab your popcorn, your coke, whatever you lay your hand on. But as long as it is something that you can use to keep yourself busy as we are flying. Mazi Simon Ekpa, a popular pro-Biafra agitator, separatist, has reacted to the alleged launching of business people in different locations in Lagos. He also condemned the demolition of the properties of Igbos in Ajao Estate. In a statement on Tuesday by the self-styled Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Ekpa called for the togetherness among the Igbos. United we stand and divided we fall, according to Mazi Simon Ekpa. He believes Igbo nations should never abandon their kinsmen in troubled times. See full statement coming from Simon Ekpa of Finland. The attention of Biafra Republic government in exile has been drawn to the 3 different cases of launching of Biafra businessmen in different locations in Lagos for being accused of witchcraft by Fulani Okada rider. In addition to the ongoing demolition of Biafra-owned houses in Ajao Estate, we wish to remind you all of all the popular sayings of our people. Unyagala wanneya, meaning do not abandon your kinsperson, especially in times of trouble. Synonymous with that is Olurube wanne abaloso. This one is the Igbo synonyms, which means that when you hear the screaming of your kinsperson, do not run in the opposite direction or pretend like you do not care. Another proverb is Igwebuike, which means we are stronger when we are united. This is the completion of the interpretation. If you are from anywhere within the old eastern region of Nigeria, even though Nigeria segmented and divided you into different states and the chiefdoms, you are one person when the chiefs are down. Nigeria will treat all of you as Igbos. In Nigeria today, if you are neither a northerner nor a Yoruba, you are seen and treated as an Igbo man. Based on the events unfolding after the recently concluded rigged Nigerian general selection and the Biafraphobia in Nigeria, there had been concerted efforts between Yorubas in Lagos and the Fulani northerners to exterminate the people of the old eastern region, Biafra. The old eastern region's markets, homes, and businesses have been burned down. The Yorubas in Lagos and the Fulanis have now graduated into launching Easterners, including beating, clubbing, and burning them to death. Remember the prelude to the Nigerians and Biafra war. The Easterners, Biafrans, the Easterners do not let history repeat itself. To be forewarned is to be forearmed, according to Mazi Simon Ekpa. Some of you still insist and believe in one Nigeria, despite Nigeria showing you all that you are their slaves, with no fundamental human rights. They also show you that you do not have a right to life. You still insist on one Nigeria. The decision is all yours. We write to tell you all to join together. Never sit or watch your fellow Easterner killed, his shot burnt, or any maltreatment happens to your kinsperson while you do nothing. When you see your fellow Easterner being beaten, do not just use your camera and become a reporter. Join the fight to rescue your kinsperson. It will help if you fall back. Take back your dignity. If you do not get down to the trenches, fight dirty, and defend yourselves now, you will all regret it now and later. Fight back the terrorists terrorizing you in your supposed one Nigeria. When you survive, you will choose to become the Biafra you are supposed to be and live in your royal freedom. Remaining in one Nigeria means perpetual servitude to the Fulani North and Yoruba in Lagos State. Meanwhile, you are the ones boosting the economy of Nigeria, in which the Yoruba in Lagos and Fulani North take pride. Without the Easterners, Biafra, there will be no Nigeria yet. You are not appreciated. We pray for your safety, security, and well-being. This one is coming from Mazi Simon Ekpa, who is the Biafran Prime Minister government, all in exile. So when I don't hear them, this advice is coming from our own Mazi Simon Ekpa. So make on do what? Make on heed to that advice, and also the warning that came from it. It is worse than Regino Buba Galadima. This man, I love listening to you, but your tribalism is the smell. He don't scatter ground. He said the only regret Buhari will live in Nigeria when he leave office. The chieftain of the new Nigerian People's Party, NPP, Baba Abibuba Galadima, has disclosed his only regret as President Muhammadu Buhari prepares to hand over power to his selection. Galadima lamented that his regret is that Buhari has left Nigeria polity doubled by religious and monetization issues, and that is the truth. The NNPP chieftain stated this while fielding questions on a Rise Television morning show program. He argued that the situation in the country is worse than rigging an election. Assessing Buhari's administration, Galadima said, "My only regret in this country is that Buhari has left Nigeria polity doubled by religious and monetization issues. This is worse than rigging, because you cannot go and win an election on the basis of the quality of service, on the basis of your credibility, on the basis of your public service, on the basis of what you have done, but it's only on the basis of how much you are able to offer." Nigeria report that Buhari is said to hand over to his successor, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, on the 29th of May. Tinubu won the February 25th presidential election after defeating the likes of Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi. This one is coming from our able old man, Buba Galadima. EFCC and ICPC object to Keyamo's suit seeking to probe and prosecute Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. According to the news, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has asked the Federal High Court in Abuja to dismiss a case brought by Minister of State for Labour, Festus Keyamo, who wants former Vice President Atiku investigated and prosecuted. Nigerians gathered that the Independent Corrupt Practices and the Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC, also wants the court to ignore Keyamo's case. Keyamo filed a suit on January 22nd and order for the EFCC, ICPC, and the Code of Conduct Bureau to investigate and prosecute Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. The case is based on claims by an ex-head, Michael Achimugu, who alleges that between 1999 and 2007, Abubakar and ex-president Olusegun Obasanjo defrauded the country using what is called Special Purpose Vehicles, SPV. At a hearing on Wednesday, lawyers for EFCC and ICPC argued that the suit is not valid and should be dismissed. One lawyer claimed that Keyamo did not follow the proper legal procedures, while another said that the ICPC works discreetly and was not approached correctly by Keyamo. Ms. O.B. Odogu, the counsel for ICPC, said, "We do a discreet investigation. He, Keyamo, gave us 72 hours ultimatum within which to investigate and prosecute the first defendant. That is not how we operate. We take our time to do a discreet investigation." Atiku lawyers also argued that against the suit's validity and accused Keyamo of abusing his office. Kiyamo's lawyer, O.C. Uju, urged the court to dismiss the objections raised by the defendants and proceed to hear the case on merit. Uju queried the competence of Atiku's objection, arguing that it was filed when the court had not assumed jurisdiction over the cases or over the case and before he could be served with the originating processes. Justice Omotosho, after entertaining the argument by the lawyers to the parties, adjourned until June 5 for ruling in the preliminary objections. And so the thing take be. We are moving forward, my dear people. I owe you nothing. Mazi Tinubu replies, Mazi Wike over fresh demand from his presidency. Katakata don't burst. Everywhere don't scatter. President-elect Bola Tinubu has responded to the Rivers State Governor Wike Nyesom demand for the refund of 80 billion naira used for the infrastructure development infrastructural development of federal road in the state. According to the news, Nigeria News also reports that the former Lagos State Governor arrived Port Harcourt on Wednesday on a 2-day visit to commission the Rumo-Ola flyover and the newly built Magistrate Court complex in Obiakpo and Port Harcourt local government areas, respectively. The president-elect, who is in the state at the instance of Wike and in the company of a House of Representatives Speaker Femi Gbajabiamila, among others, during the commissioning of the project, responded to the demands of the governor of his forthcoming administration, saying that he owed the Rivers government nothing for building the federal roads. So channel your complaint to Muhammadu Buhari, according to Tinubu. Tinubu, however, stressed that if Wike wants a refund of the funds used in building the federal roads from his administration, then he would have to lobby for it. Baba never start to, they don't start to lobby you. Okay, now, continue lobbying. All this money where they park. Let me see. When you will be buried 6 feet if you are going to go with all this money. He said, the flyover and the demand you made for the refund, I owe you nothing. It is your road. You cannot choke me and make a demand. I commend your efforts. You have to lobby me to collect the refunds. The president-elect will also be hosted at a state banquet later in that same evening. The governor had in a state broadcast on Tuesday declared Wednesday as a public holiday, appealing to River residents to come out en masse to welcome the president-elect. This week itself, your moment they increase almost every day by day, simply because someone is coming to what do they call it? Someone is coming to commission a project in your state. You now turn everybody that they must come out to welcome him. Why? Yeah, your mumu don't increase almost every day by day. Tinubu went to Rivers State to acknowledge the capacity of PDP. Daniel Buala, a spokesperson for the People's Democratic Party (PDP) 2023 Presidential Campaign Council, Daniel Buala, has described the visit by the president-elect Bola Tinubu to the Rivers State as a tactic way of acknowledging the capacity of the PDP. Nigerians recall that Tinubu visited Rivers State on Wednesday to honor an invitation by Governor Nyesom Wike to commission some projects executed by his administration. Reacting to the visit, Buhari took to his Twitter account to claim that by agreeing to commission projects in Rivers State, Tinubu has tactically acknowledged the capacity of PDP as a result-oriented party. The PDP chieftain said the visit must have been a priority for Tinubu to have made it his first official assignment as president-elect, according to Daniel Buala. He wrote, by Aswadi agreeing to commission the project in Rivers State, he has tactically acknowledged the capacity of PDP as a result-oriented party. It is his first official assignment as a president-elect. PDP, power to the people, according to Daniel Buala. Tinubu will be fair to everyone. This one is what they're telling us, but the fairness have already started and we have seen the results. Backlash. The National Publicity Secretary of the All Progressive Congress, the All Poverty Congress, Mr. Felix Moka, has promised Nigerians that the administration of the President-elect, Bola Tinubu, will not exclude anyone. You are a fool. You are just stating the obvious, because all you are saying makes no sense. You have already start to exclude your own people in the 13-man committee to inaugurate a transition committee, and you are here making anyway. That is what you are being paid for. He noted that Tinubu's mission to unify the country will be more obvious by the appointments he will make after assuming office. The APC chieftain stated this on Wednesday while fielding questions during an interview with Arise Television. Moka said that the president-elect will treat everyone fairly, including the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi. Peter Obi does not need anything for you to treat him. Peter Obi is not looking for any ministerial position. So how is he going to treat Peter Obi well? According to him, Tinubu was not unaware of the decision in the country, adding that the former Lagos governor would be coming in with a sense of duty in that regard. And that is what they want us to believe. And we are what? We are listening to you people. We are watching. Because during the time of Boo Boo, that is exactly what they tell us. So they are coming to do this. They are coming to do heaven and earth. They are coming to stop insecurity. Period to his tenure to end after 8 years of bamboozling everything that Nigeria represents. Now they come out to tell us that even most of what do they call it? Even most of promises being made during the election, and Buhari is not aware of it. That is what they tell us. So when he was sick, we keep on shouting, "Oh, do you give us a sick president? Why must he continue that way?" Only them come out and tell us that Buhari is okay, he's never sick. Period to his tenure to end. That is when Femi Adesina, Femi Adesina, he came out on a live TV and to make us to understand that 8 months of Buhari's administration, what do they call it? What do they call it? Sickness, sick leave, or sick medical checkups, and the rest of them. He take out of the 8 years, he take 8 months out of it. He said it affected Buhari's administration, and we are watching them and laughing. It's laughable. Labour Party factional chairman Apapa denies being Tinubu's stooge. Speaks on Peter Obi's suit. The Labour Party acting national chairman Alhaji Lamidi Bashiru Apapa rejected claim that he is a stooge for President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He made a statement during the party's National Executive Council meeting in Bauchi on Wednesday. Apapa, a long-time member of Labour Party, said he was surprised that the party's presidential candidate Peter Obi didn't know him. Apapa details his history when the party, within the party, and explained that he was appointed as acting chairman to save the Labour Party from being destroyed by Julius Abule-led faction. He also dismissed rumors that his leadership planned to withdraw the lawsuit filed by the Labour Party challenging the presidential election results. Apapa declared, "Let me state categorically that the Labour Party under my leadership is committed to lawfully pursuing the matter in the presidential election petition tribunal to a logical end. Labour Party under my leadership will accept the outcome of the presidential election petition tribunal up to the Supreme Court." The acting national chairman addressed the accusations against Abure and his faction, including criminal infractions and the use of illegal means to remove eligible candidates. He said, "This action has constituted a major problem in the party, as evidenced in the Nigerian Police FCID investigation report with forensic audit, upon which the Federal Capital Territory High Court issued a restraining on 5th April 2023 against Abure and 3 others from parading themselves as national officers of our great party under Julius Abure." Apapa confirmed that the leadership vacuum left by Abure and 3 other national officers was filled during an emergency new working committee meeting. And Papa considered the resolutions from the Aburi-led factions meeting on April 18 as null and void due to a court order. He declared the gubernatorial primaries in Imo, Kogi, and Bayelsa State as null and void. During the next meeting, Papa said a caretaker committee will be approved to manage states without substantive executive for 90 days before election, and the tenure of the new working committee will be extended by 1 year in preparation for the party's national convention in 2024. So my wonderful people, now here we will take stop so that you will not be tired listening to my humble news. I want you to do what? To share this message, subscribe, like, and also make sure that you comment so that YouTube can also recommend my videos to other people out there so that they will do what? So that they will also hear the truth from the horse's mouth. So that they will be partake on what is happening at Okute Daily Talk. So my wonderful people, I bless you all today. And I thank you all for your immense support, subscribing, viewing, and also your comments. Even though some people always troop in just to abuse me and left. But whichever way it is, there's nothing you are doing in this life that people will not criticize you. Yes, if you are doing good, they will criticize you. If you are doing bad, they will also criticize you. And that is life for you. So have a nice day, my people. May the Almighty the greater God bless us all and bless this day for us and make us do what? To achieve all that we couldn't achieve yesterday. That's my prayers, and so shall it be. Have a nice day, my people, and I bless you all, the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. I am signing out now until I come your way again. Bye for now. Kemesiano.